Let's talk about this, okay? Because like one thing that really stood out to me during that first interview was you said, if you ever get the chance to interview Joe, ask him. And so that stood out to me because it was like you weren't just trying to tell your side. You were saying like, get the other side of the story.
Yeah.
You know, like go there and ask him the tough questions because nobody asked those tough questions to him.
Right.
And that's what really stood out to me was I was like, okay, like this guy is not lying in the sense of like he only wants his side of the truth out there. There has to be something to this.
Because my reason of even thinking that way, and I mean, it's just real nigga thoughts at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? As far as Joe, like he loves the spotlight. You know what I'm saying? He's not a camera shy guy. He loves being in front of the tube. He wants to be an artist. So put the spotlight on him about that situation. That's all. Let's see him react when he asks. Somebody asked him about that because they never asked him, right? And it's a story that's been out there. That's the problem. If it was something that I'm trying to like blow up, nobody knows about, or that secret in the dark that nobody knows about. No, this is the best story or the illest story that was never told. You know what I'm saying? So everybody heard it. Like I said, it was a novela. We gave him a novela because the shit is a novela. We actually like said it in screenwrite play, like a novela. Like we did it in a novela way. You know what I'm saying?
But you know what's so crazy is that I remember you more from the Bang Bang Boogie days than I did from Terror Squad. Because I was watching This Is 50, World Star Hip Hop. Like you guys were everywhere during that time, right? And I was like, dang, like what was going on with this movement?
We was fighting still. When we was Bang Bang Boogie, we was fighting for, so I was still getting blackballed even more back then. But it was with a crew because we got Mice, we got, Focus, Go Tariq. So
right, but see, the thing is like I never thought about being in media during that time, but like literally every day I would go home and from school and I would check like all of the media websites, right? And I would watch all the stuff, and I always remember they were really pushing you guys pretty hard during that time with this.
We was making noise.
And World Star. Yeah, you guys were making a lot of noise during that time.
You know what I'm saying? That was
when I came across your story again, when I had the YouTube channel, and I was like, oh yeah, I remember now during Bang Bang Boogie, right?
Yeah.
But I never knew as much of the beforehand what led you up to this point. I do remember back then I did watch your interview on This Is 50 though, because when you was on there with Jack Thriller.
Yeah, that was playing around too. That was
I know you because you were like kind of laughing during that time.
I was kind of laughing because it's hard to tell that story. I mean, I want to say it because the only reason I say it is because that's a big reason why I'm not getting my fair shot because what y'all been seeing, all the things y'all been seeing has been going on forever, and it's piled on. So now the power level is even higher. You know what I'm saying? This started back then, 2001. So imagine, you know what I'm saying? Imagine and like I said, I still did the MOB thing, and then we really seen what it was. I really walked through those, how the power that was being, because it's like a tight unit in there. The thing about them is like they come out and say hi, they got love for you, and then they'll turn around and do you dirty, or did me dirty as far as like don't play my shit or cancel a show or do this. All of that was happening. You know what I'm saying? So it's hard not to say a story like that to be like, damn, I think we do everything. I don't want you to have that fucking attitude with me. You know what I'm saying? I want you to get excited. That's what it is. You know what I'm saying? And it's not a crazy thing about me. I want you to get excited. You know why I want the audience and everybody that listens to it get excited? Because
see, that's why I think that I was the perfect person to research your story, because I wasn't so invested beforehand. Like real TS fans, they come in with a biasness because they were so invested in the beginning and familiar with the story, right?
Yeah, but Joe was the one that narrating that that story.
But that's what I'm saying. That's
Remember,
why he
'cause
was able to capture the majority of the fans, not only because he had the bigger name and everything.
Because of the breakup. Because remember, when Cuban Link exited the group, you know what I'm saying?
But that's why you see a lot of fans, they'll say like, oh, I remember Cuban was just gone and we didn't really know what was happening, but then we just sided with Joe,
and then,
right? Like,
and then the other ones that are paid and bought already, you know what I'm saying? That already just, you know what I'm saying? Vanessa Del Rio with Joe, forget about it. You can't change their mind. And I understand that.
But see, if your first album had came out and was somewhat successful,
but it's not. It didn't.
I know.
I don't want to talk about
you would have had a better fighting chance.
I would have had, yeah, but it didn't. That's why more excitement should come.
Right,
the underdog.
But that's what I was gonna say to you. Like, that's why when I was researching the story, though, I got excited because I was like, damn, like this is crazy. Like, how did I not really know about this?
Well, how the fuck is this nigga still around right now?
So then, like, when I'm researching the story and I'm picking up on all these things, right? It really led me down to being somewhat more like a detective because I've always been very like inquisitive, right?
Yeah,
like my family and my friends, they always told me like, damn, you ask some real like personal deep questions when I'm thinking it's just like kind of like normal.
We say that in the hood. In the hood, we say nosy motherfucker.
Right. Yeah. So then I always thought it was normal.
But it is. It's very, very. It's a story that has all nigga. You can't fucking stop being nosy if you want to get to the truth because it's that type of fucking who done it.
And it's like kind of like chapters, like you just keep on like going through it and it just keeps getting deeper and deeper. And you're just like, and honestly, it keeps getting darker too. But I'm just like, what the hell? Like, I can't.
Yeah. It's dark. Right. Remember, he's the dark side. Remember? Remember, he's the one with the dark side. So at the end of the day, he played the role as a villain under fucking. He did like Clark Kent, but backwards. You know what I'm saying? The beluga, but he disguised himself not being a fucking like a beach whale beluga walking around. I don't know. He put glasses on. No, he did. He did a tummy tuck. He tummy tucked himself into a regular person, and then when nobody's looking, that's when the fucking splash comes out and his tail comes out, and the beluga whale just goes crazy in the water. But I can't believe nobody sees the beluga though. That's the problem. His disguise is the same, just like Clark Kent. He just got glasses. This nigga just got
but the first interview when you first called him a beluga, you just had me dying
this happened through like naturally through here,
right?
Like I never called him a beluga before.
Really? That was the first time?
One interview. That's right. When when I was answering him back, I called him. He looked like a pale beluga whale. I was rhyming with it, but then it just be stuck. I mean, it's stuck.